Good evening. Good evening, class. Good evening. Can you
Good
hear me?
evening, Tony.
Okay.
Good evening.
Uh, so we start our class, huh? Komboka, did you get to understand on the slicing? Also the step,
Not that much, but I will inbox you.
but you're making progress.
Yes.
Okay. So, Ephraim uko last week's class, on Thursday.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. So we tackled slicing.
Okay.
You'll go watch the video and then if you have any question, you'll come back to me.
Sure, I will.
Yeah. So I'll just start on the control statements, the part that you missed, because you're going to connect it with today's class.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So just a recap, we had the control statements in Python, whereby you were able to do the if else part. Whereby in this code we were able to focus on the input of the value that of our desire, and our condition was if the value was greater or equal to 0, it was supposed to print a positive number, else it was supposed to print an invalid number. Let me first connect. Yes. So if you run this code frame, hope you're following.
Yes, I'm following.
Yeah. So if you run this code, you'll be able to get the small window there telling you that enter a number. The enter number here is the message that you printed here. Sawa. So if you
Have you
enter a
shared the
number.
screen?
Oh, sorry.
I've not.
Okay. Let me share. I'd forgotten. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah. So this was the if else statement. So when you run it, it will give you this a small window where you'll put your value. For example, if it's 5, it's giving us it's a positive number. So in case you had like a scenario whereby you have a predefined variable whereby you want to give this number, let's say 7, do it that way. You define it, then it will just give you. Then instead of just coming here and every time you just having up to re-edit your code and rerun it again, you just have the option of the input. Were you there in the class whereby I tackled Python functions, whereby I said about the input value, how it works? I mean the input function.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how it works. When you run it now, instead of every time assigning a value to your variable, you'll be able to put in your variable just directly, and that's it. Okay. So I also talked about the if, elif, else statement, whereby here we have these are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 conditions, which is the same as this one, but now you're giving more options when it's going to be run. So
Yes.
I think for a recap, that's okay. I think you're good. You have any question?
Maybe what can I ask? Maybe you share the notebook I uploaded on my side so I can know about maybe to catch up as we move on.
Or the notebook?
Yeah. I upload on my side.
Or you upload on your side? I shared it in the group.
For last Friday.
It's not in the group?
Last day. No.
Okay. Here we go. Let me try to share.
The best in the through email if you can do it.
Oh, your emails, you know.
Or in the maybe the chat box in the class.
I drop it here. Itakubali kweli? I don't know. It's coming as a okay. Give me your email. Ephraim, your email, please. Text your email at the chat. Ephraim,
Yes.
text your email. Text your email at the chat. Have you received it?
I was seeing it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we start with the for statement, huh? The for condition. Question. Oh, Benson, you also want the notebook?
Yeah.
Also share with me.
Okay. Share your emails and then I share it once in a row. I don't know. Your emails.
Hello.
Yes, Benson. Samuel, yes.
Yes, are we? Okay, not sure what's happening. I've been a while here and I've not heard anyone talk.
I'm trying to share last week's notebook. I don't know why you guys can't access it from the WhatsApp group. I'm trying to share it in the emails right now.
Okay.
Mm. Have you received? Hello.
You're sharing via
Email. Those who
Okay.
hadn't downloaded it.
Okay.
Yeah, we have received it.
Okay. Samuel, share your email in the chat.
Is it the same that you had shared on WhatsApp, or it's different?
It's the same.
Okay, I downloaded that one, but let me share my email because that one looks totally different. That one was up to ranges.
It didn't have the control statement in Python. The first two codes, because the one that I shared is the slicing function.
The one you shared, it had up to key Python functions, which is the input only for the input. I don't know whether the others have been able to.
Okay, share your email. I send you the other one.
Okay, thanks.
Excuse me, Tony. Are you
Yes.
sharing on as a Word document?
No, it's a IPYNB format. It came as a Word document.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
When I open it in
Tony.
Word.
Yes.
I've not received the document from my end.
Share your email. Share your email. I don't have the list of your emails at the moment. That's why I'm asking you guys to share your email in the chat.
I had shared earlier, but let me just resend.
Is there anybody receiving it in Word document?
No,
Benson,
it is
did you
not
receive
in
it in Word
document.
document? No, you're
No.
not supposed to receive it in Word document. You're supposed to upload it to your Colab first before opening.
Okay.
Open with Colab. It will open.
Okay.
Fiona, share. Gertrude, have you received the notebook? Gertrude. Sharon?
I'm downloading it.
Okay. Samuel, I'm waiting for your email.
I already shared on
WhatsApp?
Yeah, not WhatsApp. The chat, on our chat.
It's not here. Nitumie WhatsApp.
S-Ng'ang'a-W.
Haiko hapa, ya mwisho hapa ni ya Cherotich Gertrude. Nitumie WhatsApp.
Hata WhatsApp unaweza tumia.
Just send it there. I'm waiting. Tuanze class.
Oh, good.
think now you've received. Everyone has received the notebook. Huh? Some will confirm. Samuel. Fiona umepata?
Yeah, nishapata. Thanks.
Samuel umepata? Okay. Maybe Samuel has lost connection. Huh? So today we're going to look at the for statement. The for statement is in Python is used for iterating over a sequence, such as a list, a tuple, string, or the range. It also allows to perform a set of operations repeatedly for each time in the sequence. So I'm going to show you an example of a for loop. For example, let's see an example of a mesh of words. Mesh of words. Huh? So we're gonna say words equals to, we give it a list of words, huh? Because it's a string, you have to enclose it in the double quotation mark or the single quotation mark. Window. We can have here maybe defense trait or something. Defense trait. Okay. So here's where the syntax of the for loop comes in, whereby you have to give the conditions, which is for W in words, which is your list. For W in words, full colon, print, let's say the length of the words, then W. Not supposed to be there. So we get for cat, we had three words. Window we had 6, and defense trait 11 letters in the word. Okay. I also gave out this example the other time. I didn't know whether you guys noticed it, whereby I said fruits, and I gave my list of fruits, whether I said apple, banana, and I said first time I said something like cherry or cherries. And I came here and gave my for fruit. Fruit and fruits. Full colon. Print. Oh. I'm not able to get my list of fruits. So I did it before, but I don't know whether you guys noticed it. Any question? Any question? Samuel? Nganga?
Yes, sorry.
Did you receive have you received the notebook?
Yes, I've received.
Okay. Do you have any question regarding to that? I remember also we did something like a message whereby I said hello. Then we add for car in message colon print message. Oh no, print car. Because now we are focusing with car because we have assigned the character in the message. Getting an error. Why? Yes. Then I got it something like this. Mnakumbuka? Fiona, do you remember us doing something like this before? Anyone who remembers Komboka? Do you remember?
On
Us doing something like this one before. But I didn't tell you guys whether it was a conditional statement in Python. The first statement.
No, I can't remember.
If you look at the notebooks before, you can remember.
For number.
For
I
number.
remember for num, I remember.
For
but
num.
if you go back onto the first one, can you at least break down of what's happening? For W in words, print W, ln, okay, I'm trying to understand this function. Maybe if you can be able to break it down so that I don't know about the others, but I'm not able to understand what's exactly the functions.
The function for W in words.
Yes, for W in words, and then print W. So what's happening? For W, is it a variable or what's happening? Or is it a function in itself?
No, now you see we started by forming our list, which we called it as words. Then we add cat, window, defense straight inside. Sawa.
Yes.
Sawa. We are siko sawa. Then here is just a choice. We can even have P. Sawa. But remember to pass it down. You can even have P here. Just an assignment that we will use to call. Come on. It's the same thing. Just an assignment. I think because there were some W's, now you are getting confused between the W in words and the W in window. Have you seen the logic?
Okay. So I'm asking. Okay, there's someone who has raised his hands, but I'm asking. So cat, the apostrophes are the one that are showing the length, as in from the start to the end. If there was no apostrophe after cat, it will give the whole digits length.
After cat now, you see this is a list. When you are forming list, when you're forming a list, you're able to, like if you're saying apples, you have to put a comma so that you can break that list, so that it can be items now.
Okay.
Yeah. Because now the code will assume it's a one word.
Okay.
But since now when it will assume it's a one word, we won't be able to get the letters in cat and the letters in window. We'll get an error. If you try it here. Sasa. You go run it. You see what we're getting? Getting something different. Same to here. You see what we're getting?
So it's
because we were not able to differentiate the items in our list.
Okay.
Because this is a list. So you remember when we were creating list, tulikuwa tunaweka nini? Commas after every item.
Yes.
Yeah, now you apply it here. You have to have your commas here. So that when you run the code, cat will be separate 3 words, Windows 6, defense straight 11. Yes, Vanessa, you had a question. Uko
I
sawa
missed
Samuel? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay with that one. Before maybe she asks, the second one now is the item base. That's not, since we have not put len, that will automatically go to default there. It will print out the items.
Yeah, now you come down here for the second line for P in words, huh? Print P whereby it's the length of P. Now this
Yes,
P
yes.
will be called because now each word here has been assigned the variable P. So now we're getting the
Okay.
length of P. Now the computer doesn't know
Yeah.
like it's the length of cat. Now we're getting the length of P, of which it is in words. Sawa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Venice.
Okay. What I wanted to ask, you kind of clarified. I wanted to ask why does it show 3, 6, and 11, but you've clarified it.
Yeah, it's
The code is used to find the number of characters per word.
yeah. Anyone else?
Tony, my question is in the chat box.
Chat box. Oh, that chat box it's for Samuel who asked me where we apply all that information. Just assume it. I think I sent you the one that I was supposed to send him at the end of the class because he had requested me to show him now where we are applying all that. So now I had to create a chat box earlier and see what's up. Now Benson pia I sent you, Cynthia, the chat box. I will explain about it mwenye alipata tu. Sawa Kwamboka? We also got the chat box. The chat bot, I mean.
Tony,
What
I think what she meant is she's typed a question on the chat box.
Chat box. You know, Benson also had asked a question earlier wakati mulitoka class last time and I had created for him a chat box. What is the functions of the four? It's more function.
what I'm trying to ask
The
Tony
four.
is
Uh-huh.
I'm really not able to differentiate the
Uh-huh.
function of the four statements
Uh-huh.
because it's like writing the other codes you have been writing.
Okay, share your screen and let me know where you are not able to differentiate.
Not in the codes.
Mm-hmm. But you have only tackled the four statement right now. It's because I had introduced the four statement earlier to help you guys explain more on how you can apply it with the list. Now unaona kama in this situation Samuel raise a question on why we had a list in our words and how the for loop is coming into place, of which at the end of the class again I'm going to present like a mini project on how a dictionary comes in place at a chatbot, because he was trying to ask me now with all these concepts, where do you apply them? Mona. So now I had introduced the for statement before. I had introduced it before, but I had not sikuwa nimewambia it's a control statement, but I had used it to explain ranges. I had used it to explain the tuples and the lists, so with some of the examples of the codes.
Okay.
But now since tushafika kwa hiyo subunit, I have to cover it hata kama I covered it earlier to explain other concepts.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. In what scenarios will I use this for statement?
No, will you use this for statement in your programming, in your day-to-day, they have said that we'll be creating like a chatbot at the end of the class, like a simple one, and I'll show you how all this is coming into place. Also the conditional statements.
Oh.
Utaona. That's why nilikuwa nimefikiria kwani nishashare hiyo nini hiyo code na mnachanganyikiwa. Okay. Tuko sawa, we continue. Yes, Benson.
I have tried to write the code, but I'm getting an error.
Share your
Here
screen.
for statement.
For
Okay,
statement, share your screen tuone wapi ndo umepata error.
share my screen. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, your first statement, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't put an hashtag. Now the code is being interpreted. Now the Colab is interpreting it as a code, and it's not a code. Now before the for, have an hashtag before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it can be like a statement. Hashtag. No. Up.
Put it in the wrong place.
Yes. Click there. No. Now run your code. Oh, indentation pia hujafanya indentation vizuri. Now at the printer.
Yeah.
Okay, delete your last line.
The whole line.
Yeah, delete it.
Yeah.
Okay, now for n in words, huh? No, that's a
Yeah.
condition. That's a condition, sindio?
Yeah.
And when I was teaching about the conditions, I said that at the end of each condition, you have to put a full colon. You have to have a full colon. Then automatically when you enter, it will indent for you. Don't click that, just enter. Yeah. Now have the printer. Printer will come assign n. Okay, n. Printer parenthesis, open parenthesis.
Is it parenthesis or this one?
Bracket yoyote tu. Unajua sasa kuna brackets mingi, sasa huwezi specify comma len into bracket again then n. Okay, then run.
So I should run it right now.
No, run it. It will be good. Sawa. Ifai kuleta shida.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Imesha run.
Yeah.
Nice. Sawa. Bukla. Clear.
I wanted to help in correcting him, but it's fine.
Okay. Sawa.
Okay, thank you.
How was it, Benson? So we move on to the break statement and the continue statement. So we have here break statement. The break statement is used to exit the innermost for loop when a factor of the number n is found. So for example, if you had an example like for n in range, then we have 2 in a range of, let's say, 10. We have the full colon there because it's a condition. Then 4, and then another one 4. So the one that will go now to break for x in range. We have here 2 and n. Okay. So if be full column between them. So if n modulus x is equal. Benson, can you tell me the reason why I'm putting two equal signs? Anyone can tell me why I'm putting the two equal signs?
I have no idea.
When you want to, okay, anyone wants to help? Samuel.
Okay, you had said last class that we have to use two equal signs for, because if you use one, it's like allocating into a variable.
Yeah.
If you use one equal.
Yeah, sure. So printer n not a prime number. Now we're trying to get prime numbers and not prime numbers. Then you break this second condition before moving now to the first condition. After breaking it, now our first condition, after breaking this second, this right here, now we move to this one, which one now we'll have to give an alternative, which is the else print n is not a prime number. It's not a prime number. And you run it. Questions on that one? The sign for modulus in Python is this one. It's the same that the one in math. It's right here, the percentage one, the one that looks like a percentage, like. Questions?
Tony.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hebu rudia hiyo break statement umesema ni nini cause sijaelewa.
The break one?
No, the whole thing. Umesema break statement, what does it do?
Break statement, I had said earlier, break statement is used to exit the innermost for the loop when a factor of the number n is found. So in our exit, innermost loop here. Because we've already found our range, which is from 2 to 10. Then hii condition inakuwa executed up. Because now our 4 ya kwanza inabeba range, the range of n, which is stored here, which when it is true, it's being break, so that we can execute this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Tony, niko na swali.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, remember.
Why is it saying number 7 is not a prime number, and then number 2 and 3?
Prime numbers. See, prime numbers, they are divisible by themselves.
Yeah, prime numbers are numbers that are divisible by themselves and one only.
Yeah.
And 7 you cannot. 7 is a prime number.
7 is divisible by only 7.
Yeah, only 7 and 1.
Yeah. See, it's not a prime number.
7 is a prime number.
Okay, I think what you used, the others you use not a prime numbers, others you place is not a prime number. Yeah.
Pole. Oh, sawa, pole. Seiko sawa.
Yeah, it is okay.
Yeah. Ungenikumbushia hapa ndio kulikuwa. I had assigned the same thing, the same message to the both of the print statements. Sawa.
Tony,
Yeah.
But still it is wrong because
It's
6
wrong,
is not,
tena.
4 is not. It is saying 4 is a prime number. 4 is not a prime number. 6 is not a prime number.
Okay, let me see.
And
Acha
9 is
niangalie.
not also a prime number, and 8.
Like he has interchanged the prime
Message.
and not prime.
Oh, hiyo
Yeah.
inafaa sawa. Oh yeah. Pole. Siko
Now
sawa
it's okay.
sasa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Samuel. Niambie. Question.
Unaweza please maybe break down kiasi kwa hiyo maybe quickly. Me, I think me sijai understand. So
Yeah.
for example, for n in range, which is okay, is 2 to 10. So
Yeah.
that's the stipulated range.
Yeah, that's
And then
the range.
I mean for n, so that's the value. For
It
x
can be
in
any.
range,
Uh-huh.
So for x in range 2, I mean comma n. So hiyo inamaanishaje if what's the concept ama hiyo ni function ya for
It's
x
not a
in
function.
range.
It's not a function. In short, tuna refer to e4 ya kwanza, of which ilianzia 2.
Yeah.
Now the stop, we
Okay.
have to say it's n, because bado tu ni hiyo. Unaona? Because now here we are looking at our breaking point for our for loop.
So okay.
Of which now here this n, so the n modulus x should be equal to 0. If it's equal to 0, it's not a prime number. Break. If it's now after ime break na hiyo range ya n, which is 10, tunarudi tena juu kwa hii tena, else is a prime number.
So at first inaangalia ya kwanza and then ina break inaenda kufanya
juu sasa hii ya kwanza it can be even 20. Unaona?
Yeah.
And it will give you now the range of 2 up to 20. Now it's breaking there at 19 because the range.
So if n, okay, hii na hii ya tatu, the third one hiyo ni
if n
what function?
modulus x. Now this one,
what does that mean?
sasa hapa it's now this one is math. It's math whereby of course a number divisible by itself.
So the percentage.
The percentage is the modulus.
Modulus. Okay, it's
so the sign for modulus. But because now you see the sign for even multiplication in Python is the star.
Yeah. So this is the one that if you divide by the number, it has to be
itself.
The whole number. Or
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sasa.
Umerada kabisa. Yes.
Okay, I have a question. If I run my code, it brings like the numbers multiple times.
Share your screen basi tuone what's the issue.
Okay. Okay, that's how it appears.
Ephraim kidogo.
I think I can assist. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Sawa, assist.
where you have written the else, you should tap it back or tap it behind. It starts at the word break. Oh, it ends at the word break.
It?
Okay.
The word else with the colon should end at the word break. Where it is the BS. Yes. Run it.
Okay, thank you.
Kwamboka.
Yes,
Kwamboka.
Tony.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask,
Mm.
that percentage denotes what? Does that percentage denote?
Modulus. Math. Modulus.
Okay.
Modulus. Hiyo tu ni maths tu. Ephraim, yes. You had raised your hand.
No question.
Okay. The percentage means modulus, Kwamboka. Okay. Move to the continue statement. Share my screen. I also will urge you to go do like a lot of practice. You know, I can't teach all the examples of conditions here. Ni mingi, hatutaimaliza. Sawa. But if you do more practice, you will encounter more of the scenarios where they're being used. So for the continue statement, it's like the break, but now in this scenario, it's whereby you're still getting the same output as the one that the break will give you, but now you're not dealing with more than 1 for. So for like 1 for statement, 1 for conditional statement, you're only dealing with one. So like for example, you can have a for num in range. Let's say our range to be from 2 to 10. 2 to 10. I forgot, yeah. So if num, if the modulus of num is equal to 0, print even number. We can have something like statement before. Okay. Continue now the statement, and then print odd number. Forget your double quotation mark or thing. Right. No. So, yeah. It's supposed to give us even the odd. The indentation, yes. Okay. Have you guys seen the difference between the continue statement and the break statement? Questions?
Tony, what is the difference? Because I'm not seeing. Okay, ama ni mimi siradi. Hakuna difference hapa. Tungetumia tu hapo kwa tungesongesha juu tutumie break. Ingeleta the same thing tu.
But sasa unaona kwa break tuko na four condition test statements of which the break inatumika kubreak ya ndani. Inaacha ya nje. But hapa but the second one, the continue one, inakwambia just in even if you found an even number before or after, continue and find the odd numbers pia.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when I started niliwambia the break statement inatumika to break the inner for loop, the inner one, not the outer one. Now in this condition we only have one. So in this code of ours, umeona the difference? So to make it at least more complex kiasi, we can have a scenario whereby tuna input our range. So unaweza input the start, then the end, and then you give your for condition, then you are the if one, which is the modulus now, then it will print for you. So for example, you can have like a starter, then you assign starter.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay, on my side I can only still print even numbers. Or it's the print that the indentation.
Check on your indentation. If we align the second print. Have you done so? Work. Confirm.
Oh yes, it has worked.
Sawa. So in this case, we can have our start, then our end in our range now. Sawa. I told you unatumia the input function, just input the starting value, and now here the same for the stop, the same for the stop. Then you come and you define your now condition, so which is for num in range. We defined our range, which is the start and stop. So in this range, it has to add +1 so that you can get the next sequence of the next sequence number. So +1, full colon. Then if the same condition that we had earlier, if the modulus of num is equal to 0, print even number. Even number num. Then you continue. Then the final print, which is odd number. Now, then we'll start our value. Let's say from 1, then the ending one, which is 10. The stopping. Yes, you'll get that. Anyone having an issue? Anyone having an issue? Okay. Move forward to the while loop. Samuel. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Yes. Any issue? I'm surprised hamna swali.
No.
Okay. Kwamboka uko sawa? Ama confused even more?
Niko poa.
Ephraim, you're catching up, huh? Since you missed last week's class.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
Okay. Then. So the while loop is the same like the for loop. Now, like here, now you're giving a condition whereby, for example, while let's say a number is less than or equal to 5, print this. So like, for example, you can say num, can define your num is 1. Then you say your while loop here, which is while num is less than or equal to 5, print, let's say num. Okay, so and num plus equal to 1, so that you can print for us all the numbers from 1 to up to 5. So here's where the while loop is being used. Okay. Any question?
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a website where we can do practice, or we can get to do a bit of research on these 3 conditions? They're called conditions. You call them what? This while, for
Conditional statements.
The conditional statements.
The conditional statements is just another condition. The if else, while loop, for loop, all that. I think I will. I think what I'll do.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of resources online. Huh? You can always find them. Yes, Claire.
You know is the best we can. There are a lot of those, so they are confusing. Yeah, so that's why I was asking.
Okay.
Is there anyone that you can recommend?
Or any W3 schools. I think w3schools.com.
Can you maybe share those in WhatsApp group? the links we can access material.
Yeah, okay, sawa. I'll share them. Yes, Claire. Further question?
Nilikuwa na suggest maybe pia uko kutupea some questions.
Questions and what about
Like,
your day-to-day work routine? Si kuna wenye wanaweza kuwa suffocated kiasi. Kama you guys are okay.
no, like mtu anafanya their own free time.
Or
They
practice.
need to be able to grasp whatever we're being taught easily.
Sawa.
Isikuwe na
Sawa.
pressure, but
But
yani tupe tu.
but pia you see all these concepts tunakuanga tumeziapply kwa community learning our CDL.
Okay.
The one that we always have it at Friday. So all these concepts zinakuanga tackled huko right from the start of the project to the end up to deployment. So so pia hata ukikuwa active huko utaradanisha tu everything yenye tulikuwa tukifunzana.
Okay, sawa.
So I'll see what I can do. But pia the only thing I fear with all those the secondary materials, it's some may get confused. Like me when I was starting learning, I was really getting a hard time because everyone has their own way of teaching. So moso kwanza the docs one, like kama hizo W3 and all, they might be confusing sasa nikikuja huko on the other side, but also if you dig deeper you'll be having more questions and more scrutinization of the codes and you'll learn more. But be careful on the confusion part. Sawa Samuel?
Yeah, so which one would you recommend that is aligning with
juu mtu anaweza weka concept ya arrays kwa hii ya for loop and unaweza ona kwani programu imekuwa ngumu aje. That's what I'm fearing most. That's why nilikuwa nataka tuende step by step, but in terms of materials nitashare even more the ones that explain the zenye ninaona at least hii italeta confusion.
And tuweze hata si kufanya practice cause tunaweza kosa kushika vizuri hapa, but ni something I connect tukienda kufanya au tukienda kufanya practice sasa ikuwe clear.
Sawa.
Especially kwangu.
Hata kwanza Python docs wenyewe wanakuanga na zao, lakini pia zao zinakuanga deeper tena kiasi. I'll see vile nitafilter. Alafu we'll get everyone to be comfortable on board.
Tony, mimi nadhani tu questions zako ndo zitatusaidia.
Zangu sawa. Nitatengeneza. Sawa.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, from the start hadi kuja hadi slicing kila kitu, si ndio?
Zote tu, and then sasa tuna practice, and then when someone has an issue they can reach out to you.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Samuel pia I'll give you the external ones because you want them.
That would be very fine, thanks.
Okay. So acha tufanye ingine, maybe a calculation of numbers, maybe from 1 to 10 using the while loop.
Excuse Tony.
Yes.
The last code you've written for while loop, I honestly doesn't see anything. The things I've guessed nimeandika ina run too, so I am. Is it?
What have you guessed?
No, I don't know if it is num plus or minus or plus is equal.
Now, you see our num is 1.
Is equal to 1, yes?
Yes. But our num, we've given it a condition that it should be less than or equal to 5.
So that's a less than or equal to sign,
Print num, but while printing num, also add 1 to the num so that we can get all the numbers listed from 1 to 5.
So it num is 1 plus
num plus equal 1. That's the
4
syntax
plus
of
equal
increment.
1. Okay.
That's a syntax of increment.
Okay, no problem. Think I had written plus or minus.
No. But you're getting this one. Ulikuwa unapata 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it was just I wasn't seeing anything here. So the ones I wrote was just running 1 till down.
Okay, so okay, let's do a simple one here. Recalculating the sum of numbers from 1 to 10. So like we say now here we have the sum, we have the numbers, we have to give and the while. So you have to define your sum first from the onset and your num, which is your number, which can be anything that you want to assign your variable, as long as you get your desired output. So sum, so in this case, for it to be simple, start from 0 and our num is equals to 1. Conditional statement comes in saying while num is less than or equal to 10. Now, doing my things here. While num is less than or equal to 10, sum plus num plus 1. Okay, so we print the numbers. I want you guys to go and research more on this one. So that's the first question. Unikuja uniambie why the sum plus is equals to num and the num plus is equals to 1. I'll ask the first question tomorrow in class. Yes. And why I had to put the full colon in our statement. The sum is small things. Comma. So it's 55. So if you do the sum of the numbers from 1 in the range of 1 to 10, you'll get 55. This is the first assignment. The breakdown of the code. Then the second assignment is allow user input of desired range. Allow user input of desired range and find the sum. Second question. So, we note down here. Have you guys noted down? Clear?
Yes.
Have you noted down the two questions?
The first one I missed it.
Now the first one is the reason why we used sum plus equals to num and the num plus is equals to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, in our while condition.
Okay.
And the reason as to why I used this full colon marks.
Full colon. Okay.
Yeah, full colon. Yeah. So. Yeah, those two. See, I go to the nini. The one that Samuel challenged us before, where we will be using all this concept that we've learned.